This is the Reading Fightin' Phils pregame show on the Our Phils Broadcast Network, featuring exclusive interviews, content, and much more. Now out to the ballpark with broadcasters Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
Good evening and welcome to the pregame show on the Reading Fightin' Phils radio network as we get set for game number 4 between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie SeaWolves. My name is Jake Starr, riding solo tonight. Bob McCool is off handling some high school football duties on this first Friday evening in September. So it's Reading, it's Erie, it's game 4 of 6. Fightin' Phils dropped last night's contest to the hands of the SeaWolves 5-1. Jackson Joe was the story of the night, a dominant outing for Erie. But tonight, Reading looks to respond with the reigning Eastern League Pitcher of the Week and reigning Phillies minor league pitcher for the month of August on the mound in Moises Chassé, who will look to build off his 6-inning, 13-strikeout performance 6 nights ago at Somerset. We have a jam-packed pregame show on tap for you tonight. First, it'll be a pregame interview with Tristan Garnett, and then we'll take a look at our out-of-town scores and around the Phillies organization ahead of tonight's Game 4 between Reading and Erie. We're going to step aside for a moment here on the pregame show, and after this break, we'll be joined by Tristan Garnett, an extended sit-down with the Fightin' Phils reliever, who made his first appearance off the injured list just a couple of nights ago. The conversation with Tristan Garnett is coming up after this on the Fightin' Phils radio network.
For top flight local jobs, go with who you know. JP Mascaro & Sons are a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, M-A-S-C-A-R-O for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Burke's Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at FirstEnergy Stadium.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Welcome back to the pregame show on the Reading Fightin' Phils radio network. Jake Starr joined by Fightin's pitcher Tristan Garnett. Tristan, you made your long-awaited return to baseball town on Wednesday night, went a scoreless inning, couple of strikeouts. Just how did everything feel? One outing in the books now.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for having me. First off, just felt great to be back on a mound, in my hometown, I guess, my home baseball town. Back with the boys. It's just a great atmosphere. We got an addition with that new bullpen, but I think I'm just taking it day by day for now, and just, like I said, excited to be able-bodied and doing my job again.
Let's talk about that new bullpen for a second, because you mentioned it. Just being out in the outfield now, more big league caliber, I guess, from a bullpen, you could say, compared to what you threw on for your first year here in Reading. Just what's been the differences and the biggest advantages of having that new bullpen now?
Yeah, I think, first off, I'll say I'm really, really grateful I got to be a part of we'll call it the old regime of Reading in baseball town, and now new, just getting to watch it all transform and kind of come right before our eyes. But I think the biggest thing for me is just having like space to actually do stuff to get my body going, because obviously, you know, at this level and what I've been told for levels beyond is you get very, very little time to get ready most of the time, which is very accurate to how it's going to be from here on. But, you know, when you're trying to do yoga push-ups or something on your all fours and you're trying to avoid getting a line drive hit at your head because you're 3 feet off the foul line, it can be a little bit sketchy, but, you know, just keeps you locked in, right?
So obviously missed the last couple of months, had an appendectomy early in July, just going through the season, you're having a pretty good year, and then you kind of get hit with a roadblock and hit with some adversity. What was kind of the initial thought when it was, okay, A, I got to have the surgery, but B, I'm going to miss a good amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a crazy 24 to 36 hours for sure. Just didn't even feel real in some aspects because I pitched the night before I came to the field, ended up having to go get emergency surgery. You know, sometimes forces beyond you just tell you need to take a seat for a while. And, you know, I think I met with a crossroad of I can either let this define me and say, oh, woe is me, this sucks, or I can just take absolute full advantage of every moment I get to tighten up. And I was really, really fortunate. I got an opportunity to work with our rehab staff in Clearwater, like Barrett, Dan, Justin, and Brittany. They're all absolutely incredible. And I mean, you know, I have good relationships with most of the people down there, but I feel like that was the select group that I hadn't really got to spend a lot of time with yet. So, you know, I go in, I have intentions of what are my low-hanging fruit, what have I come here to work on, and I'd really like to think I got everything out of rehab I possibly could have. So, I mean, amidst a very, very adverse situation, you know, no one ever wants to have a third of their season taken away from them, but I'm not going to say it was all for nothing. You know, I think it was actually really, really good.
When you talk about rehab, I think everybody, especially fans, maybe those on the outside, they focus on the physical side of things. How's the arm feel? When can you start lifting? But I feel like what people don't talk about a lot is the mental side of things. Mm-hmm. When you were down there rehabbing, how did you, keep yourself mentally sharp, maybe try and keep that baseball brain going, but then at the same time, how did you maybe navigate any, you know, if they came up, negative thoughts or, you know, this stinks, or just how do you keep that positive mindset throughout the whole process?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Tracy, I forgot to name her when I was naming down the list of rehab staff. She's the mental performance coach in that group, and she is absolutely incredible. I mean, I didn't really know it until I got the chance to talk to her, but she worked with Olympians and a bunch of Team USA teams, so she's just an insane depth of knowledge that obviously if you're smart, you tap into as much as you can. But, you know, I would like to consider myself a pretty optimistic person, and I will always try and find the better part of something, the better side of something. So I think it was just, you know, a really good testament to how much can I hold true to that. But as far as staying within the game of baseball, like staying locked in even when I can't even throw, great opportunity to, you know, watch my boys up here do their thing, and then even more so watch Phillies games all the time. Like, that was pretty routine for me, probably 3-4 nights a week, just sit down and watch games, eating dinner, and kind of visualize myself out there and watch the best in the game do it too.
And on the physical side, you know, what did rehab look like? Obviously, early on, you probably couldn't throw or lift much, but, you know, when you started to ease back into things, what did the last 2 months of physical recovery look like?
Yeah, so I was no activity on anything for, I want to say, 3 weeks post-surgery. I got to get off the mound day 30, actually, which was, when I thought about it, after I threw my bullpen, I was just thinking to myself, that's pretty crazy. Like, I was on an operating table 30 days ago, and I'm already on the mound again. So, you know, Western medicine, shout out to it. But, you know, it progressed pretty quickly. I think the first week coming back, there was a little bit of worry of, holy crap, like, I feel like I'm so far behind physically. But, you know, you push yourself, you push through quite a bit of discomfort those first couple weeks, and all the gains you worked for in the offseason, they returned pretty quickly. I think I went 3 or 4 bullpens. They threw me in a live, and then I got to do the whole rehab progression, about 2-3 weeks of that, and here I am.
So when you pitch in games, obviously I know you threw in Clearwater a couple of rehab appearances. Is the approach any different in a rehab game versus a game when you're at, you know, your level, whether it's a big leaguer in a minor league rehab or whether it's a double-A guy that in single A? Is your approach any different when you're pitching down in Clearwater versus when you're pitching here?
You know, I think the first couple outings, Bridge League and Low A included, I was really just more trying to get myself in the routine of pitching in games again, because obviously that competitive aspect when you're out there by yourself and you're not on the 7-pack or have a pitching coach behind you to ask questions to, it's I'm not going to call it an adjustment, but it's just something you need to reacclimate to, I'll say. So I wasn't really trying to make much of my rehab outings, more than just getting back in, filling the zone up, and just feeling myself on the mound and trying to remind myself who Tristan is, right? After that, I would say above and beyond, there's zero difference. You're 60 feet, 6 inches away. You're thrown to an invisible box, and I think all the way up, that holds true to itself.
And then, now that you're back, you had a good outing on Wednesday night. For you, when things are going well, what maybe mental or physical markers do you feel when you're out there on the mound? Is it, are you feeling for something? Are you thinking a certain way when you know that you're going to be on a particular night?
I think the more I can dissociate myself from what's going on over the rubber, other than just staying, stacked over my back leg, because I'm a tall guy, so I think it can be very easy for guys to get too far out in front of themselves, and then, that'll kind of mess up your whole mechanism. But I've just been really, really focused on what's going on over the plate, just competing and not getting too caught up with individual feelings or how a pitch feels on a certain day, and really just going in and trying to compete, win. Now
for you, we're looking at the season, there's 9 games left heading into the weekend. Just what are some individual goals you have before everything wraps up here in a couple of weeks?
I would say, just hold true to myself and continue to fill up the zone and attack guys and just battle for strike one. I mean, obviously, like you said, there's not much time left, so trying to chase any sort of gains at this point I think would be a little counterintuitive. But really just sticking true to myself and not letting any external sources knock me off my path, And
then into the off season, 2-part question. First part, on the physical baseball side, what's the off season look like, and what are some goals that you have going from the off season until you report to spring training next spring?
So as far as off season physically with baseball, hasn't really been fully locked down yet. I think I have an idea that I want to go play somewhere, whether that's fall or winter ball, just to go get myself reps. And, obviously we'll continue to talk with the player development staff about what that looks like, but I would definitely like to go somewhere. And then as far as just my own personal goals, I would say to just make every single pitch in my arsenal reliable in a 0-0, 3-2, 0-2 count, regardless. I feel like I can just lean on everything.
And then off the field, do you have any exciting plans for the off season?
I think my family's going to go on a vacation. Haven't decided where that's going to go yet, but obviously quality time with the family, because it's so seldom that I get to spend quality time with them. It's always absolutely amazing, man. Takes me back to my childhood and just reminds me of where I came from.
So it should be an exciting offseason for Tristan Garnett. As always, really appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Back after this in the Fightin Phillies Radio Network.
The ProMax Fence Systems Foul Porch is an exclusive group experience. Located in our left field corner, groups of 20 to 30 people are treated to 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and drinks and a festive atmosphere. Regular season tickets are $37 for groups of 20 or more. Call us today at 610-370-BALL to reserve a spot for your group.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Looking to try something new at a Fightin Phil's game this season? Give Briganti Wines a try. Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin Phil's great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. Briganti Wines comes from the vineyards in Italy's Abruzzo region. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get a wide variety of Briganti Wines wherever it is sold at FirstEnergy Stadium this season. Visit BrigantiWines.com to learn more.
The Reading Fightin Phillies are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
City of brotherly love. Stand up. Hands up.
Wilson hits it in the air, out towards right. Oh, watch it fly, and it's a walk-off, game-winning home run for Ethan Wilson.
This one driven into left center field, turn and say goodbye. Carlos De La Cruz clears the scoreboard in left center field. Home run number 21, and the Fightins jump out on top.
You're listening to Reading Fightin' Phil's Baseball on the R-Phil's Radio Network.
Swing and a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts as Sanchez cannot catch up to the 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Abel.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 10 strikeouts tonight for Griff McGarry.
Now, out to the ballpark with your broadcasters, Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
A very special rendition of our national anthem tonight, performed by Taylor Swift circa 2007 to kick off a beautiful Friday evening at FirstEnergy Stadium for Swifties Night Part 2, as Reading and Erie gets set to get underway here in game number 4 of a 6-game series from America's classic ballpark. My name is Jake Starr. Thank you for joining myself tonight on the Reading Fightin' Phil's Radio Network. No Bob McCool tonight, as he handles some high school football duties on this first Friday in September. The Fightin' Phils are out on the field, and let's take a look at the Erie lineup that they will face on this evening. Carlos Mendoza leads off in right field. Austin Murbat second place first. Gage Workman is third over the shortstop. Chris Myers fourth in left. Corey Joyce fifth at second. Liam Hicks is sixth, the catcher. Ben Manzeri bats seventh place center. Luis Santana is eighth DH. And Danny Soretti bats ninth and plays third. Once again, that's Mendoza, Murr, Workman, Myers, Joyce, Hicks, Manzeri, Santana, and Soretti. On the mound for the Fightin' Phils, making his fourth AA start and looking to build off what was a career outing for him last week. It's Moises Chasse. Fourth start, he's 2-0, a 1.72 ERA, 15 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 runs all earned, 5 walks, and 29 strikeouts for the 21-year-old Chasse. Set the defense behind him. Eric Brito plays third. Aiden Miller's at short. Robert Moore is at second. Zach Arnold at first. Ethan Wilson is in right. Cade Fergus plays center. And Gabriel Rincones Jr. is in left. The catcher making his AA debut tonight is Jordan Disson. Justin Crawford is in the lineup tonight. He's the DH, just not playing his usual center field spot this evening. So Carlos Mendoza coming off an excellent night a night ago. We'll dig in from the left side, and Moises Chasse is ready, and he fires home. The first pitch over for a strike at 6:49 p.m. Game time temperature 77 degrees, sunny skies, presented by All Temp Enterprises. 0-1 from Chasse. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Fastball at 97 from him. Chasse 6'1", 213. As we said, coming off the best start of his career. The best start by a Fightin Phil's pitcher, not just this year, but in quite some time. And it's 0-2 the count to Carlos Mendoza. Chasse rocks and fires. Fastball misses a bit out to the lefty. It's 1-2. Fightin Phil's tonight wear their Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms. Black on top to the ombre transition red. White pants, black caps. 1-2. Swung on and poked in the infield, high up in the air. Towards the left side, Aiden Miller, a couple of steps in, crosses over the second base bag in the grass and makes the catch. And that is out number 1. Chasse last week at Somerset got the win, 6 innings, 1 hit. No runs, no walks, and he struck out a career-high 13 batters. Austin Murder next to face him, digs in from the left side. And Chasse deals. That's a fastball over for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball was sit in the mid to upper 90s for Chasse. As he toes the third base side of the rubber, works from the windup and deals home. Swung on and grounded foul past the first base coach's box. It's 0-2. Chasse was acquired along with Steph Johnson from the Baltimore Orioles in the trade that sent Gregory Soto to Baltimore on July the 30th. And boy, what a trade it has been for the Phillies. Chasse has an 0-2 count on Austin Murr, who will wind and deal. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, there's number 1 for Moises Chasse. And there's 2 outs in the first for Gage Workman. Seth Johnson, who started here in Reading in a couple of starts before being called up to AAA. In a few starts there. And reports have surfaced that Johnson is expected to be called up to the Phillies and start Sunday's game in Miami. Here's the first pitch to Workman. He'll take it on the outside corner. It's a strike. So the count's 0-1. And of course, Chasse joined the Fightin Phils after 2 starts with High A Jersey Shore. He's been nothing short of spectacular. The 0-1's fastball a bit low, 1-1. Chasse, the reigning Eastern League Pitcher of the Week after his performance last week. Also the Phillies minor league pitcher for the month of August, along with Seth Johnson. 1-1, swung on, broken back, ground ball left side. Miller circles around it, tried to field on the run, and it kicks off his glove. So that's going to likely be an error on Aiden Miller, which will be the first one of his AA career, and put Workman aboard with 2 outs and bring Chris Myers to the plate. So it is an error on Aiden Miller. So the inning extends by at least 1 batter as Myers is in from the left side. Chasse from the stretch for the first time. Set and deals. That's over for a strike. It's 0-1. Erie wears red uniforms tonight. Gray pants. Reads SeaWolves in white across the front. The 0-1, bit outside of the fastball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Chris Myers, a .254 hitter, 2 for 13 through 3 games so far this week. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to him. Chasse fires, swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Out in front of a changeup was Myers, and Chasse is a strike away from getting out of this first inning. Arnold holds the runner at first. Moore pretty straight up at second. Miller at short, shaded towards the bag. Brito at third, it's pretty straight up. 1-2. Swung on a line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Tracking towards the line. Around second towards third goes Workman. Wilson gets to it, so Workman stops at third. Into second with a feet first slide is Myers uncontested. And it's a 2-out double for Myers, his 23rd of the year.
Second baseman number 2, Corey Joyce.
So after the Miller error, Chris Myers follows with a double. And all with 2 outs, Erie has runners on second and third for Joyce. 0-0 our score. Top half for the first. Fightin' Phil's looking to get out of this inning without any damage. 2 outs, infield stays back, men on second and third. Jase comes set. Fires the first one home. Bit down, 1 ball, no strikes. 4-pitch mix for Jase. Fastball we talked about. Also a sweeper, a cutter, and a changeup for the 21-year-old out of Venezuela. 1-0. Bit down, 2 balls, no strikes. Jase went to that slider. Joyce, third game this week. He's 2 for 8. He's driven in a run since rejoining the team off the injured list. Pitch home. Swung on, hit in the air, out towards left, and it'll fall in front of Rincones for a base hit. 1 run scores. Around third comes Myers. A throw home and a hop is on the money, and it's in time. Dissing gets the tag down. So 1 run does score in Workman, but Myers is thrown out trying to make that 2 runs. But it is an RBI single for Corey Joyce, which will end the top half of the first inning. 1 run in the inning for the SeaWolves. They did it on a pair of base hits. There was an error, and 1 man is left on base. We're through half a frame in Baseball Town. Erie 1, Reading's coming to bat.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job. Everything for us, from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phillies.
Bottom half of the first inning, Erie won in the top half, and here is how the Fightin' Phil's line up tonight, presented by Golden Oaks Landscaping. Justin Crawford leads off the DH. Eric Brito second at third. Aidan Miller is third, the shortstop. Gabriel Rincones Jr. is fourth in left. Ethan Wilson is fifth in right. Robert Moore is sixth and second. Jordan Disson making his AA debut at seventh. The catcher, Zach Arnold, is eighth at first. And Kate Fergus is ninth in center. Wickle Hernandez will rock and deal the first one home to Crawford, which is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's 0-1. Have the numbers on Hernandez here in a moment as he works quickly and fires the 0-1. And Crawford takes the knees for a strike. It's 0-2. 27th appearance for Hernandez, 26 start. He's 4-7 with a 4.57 earned run average. Fires the 0-2. Crawford takes it down. It's 1-2. 108 1/3 innings pitched, 109 hits allowed, 52 walks, 100 strikeouts, and a 261 batting average against. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Justin Crawford. And Hernandez will wind and fire. Crawford takes it up for a ball. It's 2-2. Last start out was a short one for Hernandez. Got the loss against Richmond, inning and 2/3, 5 hits, 5 earned runs. 2-2. Crawford swings and he taps a foul to the right side. It'll stay 2-2. Two home. Swung on and fouled off Crawford in the box. It'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. Crawford, a .328 hitter over his time in Reading so far. 1 for 4 a night ago. The one was a seeing eye base hit in the bottom half of the first inning. 2-2 home. Crawford swings and fouls it back again on the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Well, Justin Crawford doing what you want a leadoff hitter to do. And that is see pitches. And the rest of his Fightin's teammates appreciative of that. And the 2-2 again. Crawford swings a ground ball towards the middle. Joyce had him played that way. The second baseman gobbles it up and throws the first in time. That's out number 1. That'll bring Eric Brito to the plate. So Brito will dig in from the right side. We will set the defense momentarily for the SeaWolves as the first pitch is home and it's swung on and it's hit on a line towards center. Malgeri a couple of steps in and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Hit hard by Brito, 104 off the bat, but right to Malgeri. Joining Malgeri in the outfield, it's Mendoza in right, Myers in left. Burr plays first, Joyce at second, Workman at short, Soretti's at third, and Hicks does the catching for the starting pitcher tonight, Wilco Hernandez. Ada Miller digs in with 2 outs in the first. First pitch to Miller is at the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. 4-pitch mix for Hernandez. Fastball, slider, changeup, and curveball. And the 0-1 home. Miller swings and a ground ball third. In the hole, backhanded by Soretti by the line. Throw to first is low. It's dug up by Murr. And Miller is retired. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Fightin' Phils. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. We played one full here from Baseball Town. On to the second. Erie's on top, 1-0.
The Seidel Auto Group deck is a great spot for all fans with a summer picnic life and great tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you might even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in the home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $34 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit rphils.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals, emergency animal rescue services, community pet assistance programs, and a free community dog park. At HPA, we are passionate about going the extra base to keep your pets healthy and happy at home with you. With a variety of services and different ways and times to access them and variable pricing, Humane Pennsylvania is here to provide your pets with exceptional care, how, when, and where they need it. Visit humanepa.org for more information.
International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R Phils. Visit their store at 242 Sycamore Road in Douglasville. We go to the top half of the second inning. Erie's on top of the Fightin' Phils, 1-0. Moises Chasse's back out for inning number 2 of work. And he'll get 6, 7, and 8 of the Erie lineup, starting with Liam Hicks. Chasse did allow 1 run in the top half of the first. It was unearned. After a 2-out error by Aiden Miller led to 3 straight base runners and ultimately a run scoring. So Hicks will dig in for the left side to start off this top half of the second. Once again, 1-0. Erie's on top of Reading. Chasse winds the first pitch home, and it's down for a ball. It's 1-0. Hicks threw for 7 this week, couple of starts. Does have a home run. Couple of RBI in there as well. 1-0 home. Inside corner for a called strike. It's 1-1. Where's Chasse's start last week? We talked about it. 13 strikeouts, 6-inning performance for him. 1-1 home is down. 2 balls and 1 strike. Went to the slider at 84. Fires the 2-1. It's swung on and it's cued towards shallow left. Aiden Miller goes back and the shortstop will make the reaching over the shoulder catch. That's out number 1. And that'll bring Ben Malgeri to the plate. 13 strikeouts for the most since a Fightin' Phil since Spencer Howard had 12 back on September the 4th, 2019. Last time a Fightin' Phil had exactly 13 in a game, you have to go all the way back to 2001 when Adam Walker did it in May of that year against Portland. First pitch to Malgeri is over for a called strike at 0-1. It was just a special performance last Saturday night by Moises Chaussee. 0-1 is swung on and hit foul to the right side. It's 0-2. And after that, and the way that Seth Johnson's pitched, and of course got the call up, you know, Dave Dombrowski is feeling really good right now about the return of that Gregory Soto trade. 0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 86-mile-per-hour fastball from Chaussee. Second strikeout for him, 2 quick outs, and that'll bring Luis Santana to the plate. Of course, you go back a couple of days before that Soto trade. Phillies acquire Carlos Estevez, which cost them Sam Aldegari and George Klassen. First pitch to Santana, over for a strike, 0-1. And basically, in essence, Dombrowski, by trading Soto, nearly replaced pretty much both of those guys in the organization in terms of where they stand. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. You traded away 2 upside starting pitchers, and then you ended up getting back 2 very high upside starting pitchers as well. Of course, Sam Aldegari has already made his big league debut with the Angels. Klassen's in Double-A Rocket City. 0-2 the count to Santana with 2 outs. And Chaussee deals. Off the knees, a called strike 3. A couple of strikeouts in the inning for Moises Chaussee. He's up to 3 through 2. It's a 1-2-3, top half of the second inning. We'll go to the home half. Fightin's trail 1-0.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARA. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
This bottom half of the second inning is brought to you by Cornwall Manor, an active senior living not-for-profit community in scenic Cornwall, PA, outside of Lebanon. 1-0, Erie's on top, bottom half of the second inning. And it'll be the middle third of the lineup due up for the Fightin' Phils. Gabriel Rincones will lead things off from the right side. First pitch to him, been outside for a ball, it's 1-0. Wilco Hernandez, after a 1-2-3 bottom half of the first inning, is back out for inning number 2 of work. The pitch, swing and a miss. It's 1-1 from Rincones.
Everybody clap your hands.
3 hits this week for Rincones and 10 at-bats. Blew the triple and a couple of RBI. 1-1 is swung on and hit straight down foul. Count goes to 1-2. Rincones 0 for 3 last night with a walk and a a strikeout. Reading's 5-1 defeat to the hands of Erie. And Hernandez will fire the 1-2. Rincones takes it just off the outside edge of the plate. It's 2-2. Jesse Bush has balls and strikes tonight. Nelson Fraley is at first. Kevin Manzuk, our crew chief, rounds out this 3-man Eastern League crew at third. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball right side. To his left, the second baseman Joyce fields it and throws the first in time. That's out number 1. So the first 4 have been retired tonight by Wilco Hernandez. And Ethan Wilson will come up and dig in from the left side. Wilson an RBI this week, but still in search of his first hit of the series. First pitch to him is on the inside corner, 0-1. Left-handed bat from Andalusia, Alabama. Will turn 25 in a couple of months. And the 0-1. Swung on and fouled straight back. It's 0-2. 3 hits last week against Somerset. All 3 of those hits were home runs from Ethan Wilson. Sits at 9 on the season. Looking to get double digits for another year. 0-2. Swung on and rolled over, foul to the right side. It'll stay 0-2. One out at the bottom of the second. 1-0 Erie. Pitch home. Wilson swinging a miss on a fastball that was tucked up and in to him. And that's the first strikeout of the night for Wilco Hernandez. And that'll bring Robert Moore to the plate for the Fightin' Phils. Moore the switch hitter. Bats on the left side against the righty Hernandez. Reading still looking for their first base runner tonight. 1-0 Erie's on top in the second. First pitch. Bit inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Moore sits at 239. He's got a home run, 9 RBI. Excuse me, 9 home runs, 40 RBI. 1-0. He swings and he lifts it in the air out towards left, not deep. Myers a couple of steps in and to his right. And the left fielder makes the catch for out number 3. So another very quick 1-2-3 inning for Wilco Hernandez. We played 2 full. We'll go to the third. Erie's on top. It's 1-0.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
Top half of the third inning, 1-0. Erie's on top. I want to take a moment to thank our good friends at Pepsi for presenting the 2024 season here in Baseball Town. Go Fightin' Phils and drink more Pepsi. 9-1-2 to up for Erie. Danny Soretti leads off against Moises Chaussee, who will deal his first one home. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Quick 1-2-3 second inning for Chaussee, which included striking out the final 2 hitters he faced. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Wicked slider at 85 from Chaussee. he's got an 0-2 advantage on the 9-hitter, Danny Ceretti. 194 hitter is Ceretti. Hitless so far in this series. And the 0-2 home. Misses just outside the outer edge of the plate. And that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jose will rock and fire the 1-2. Swung on and fouled back, just to our left. It's off the facing of the press box and shoots back into the stands out in front of us. And it stays 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ceretti. Didn't play last night. As we said, 0 for 2, a couple of walks in this series. Pitch home to him is swung on and rolled over foul towards the first base coach's box. And it'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. Erie led by third-year manager Gabe Alvarez. SeaWolves team that is playoff bound after winning the first half title in the Eastern League. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He tried to hold up but couldn't. And Ceretti is down on strikes. So that is 4 strikeouts for Chasse. 3 in a row for him. And don't look now, but Chasse might very well be on to another night where he's going to flirt with double-digit strikeouts. So Carlos Mendoza's up as we spin the lineup card around for the second time. 0 for 1, he popped up to short in the first. And the first pitch to him, just inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Mendoza last night, 4 for 4, home run, 2 doubles, an RBI, and a walk. Got himself just a triple shy of the cycle. 1-0, he squares the bunt. And able to hold back on it as the pitch is outside. It's 2-0. He's also 4 steps down the first base line by the time that pitch crossed home plate. Feels like it almost defeats the purpose of trying the bunt, considering you're not really even in the box anymore. 2-0 home. Hair inside again, a 3-0 count to Mendoza. Mendoza 6 for 13 this week with the home run, 3 doubles and an RBI. And the pitch to him is outside ball 4. So it's a 4-pitch walk to Carlos Mendoza. First free pass Chasse has issued tonight. First one he's issued since his start 2 weeks ago on August 24th in Binghamton. I think that was one of the most impressive parts of this outing last week was, yeah, he struck out 13, but he didn't walk any. As Austin Murr digs in from the left side. Went out of the inning, Chasse at 37 pitches so far. Will find himself ready at the letters and deals. Bunt squared, pulled back is Murr. The pitch is down and in, it's 1-0. Chasse in that start last week faced just 1 above the minimum. Retired 18 of 19, including the last 16 he faced. Struck out 13 of the 19 total batters faced. The 1-0 is up at the letters for a ball. It's 2-0. So that's 6 straight balls fired by Chasse. So the righty right now is just trying to find himself back in the strike zone after striking out 3 consecutive hitters before that walk to Mendoza. From the stretch to 2-0. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. Again, just towards our left. And it's 2-1. So Chasse does get a strike. It was a fastball in the zone that Murr cut at. And we'll see if Chasse can build off that and keep finding the zone. Before the 2-1, they'll throw over. Diving back in is Workman. Excuse me, that's Mendoza on first. Who's 31 for 34 in stolen base attempts this year. It's the most on this Erie team, so he's a threat to run. His lead extends past the cutout. And the 2-1 is swung on and fouled back again, once again towards our vantage point, but a little bit over our heads. And the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Murr 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out swinging in the first. Started 2-0, now it's 2-2. Pitch home is down, and it gets under the glove of the catcher, Disson. Up to second goes Mendoza. And we'll see whether they call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. But nonetheless, it's a man in scoring position with one out for Erie. Disson, who's been a strong defensive catcher this year with Jersey Shore. .992 fielding percentage for him. As we await the official ruling. It's a pass ball, so it'll be the first one at the AA level for Jordan Disson. So count goes full, one out to Ostermer. Top of the third, 1-0 Erie, as Mendoza leads off second. And Chasse will fire home. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Fastball top of the zone at 96. Fifth strikeout by Moises Chasse. And the last 4 outs he's recorded have all been via the strikeout. And there's 2 outs for Gage Workman. Sun setting on another beautiful evening here in Reading. Well, it was another sun splash day. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Really can't complain one bit about how the weather's been this week. First pitch to Workman is over for a strike. It's 0-1. Workman, the reigning Eastern League Player of the Month of August, after a August that just saw him be excellent. Hit .308. Next pitch is the ball. It's 1-1. OPS of nearly 1,000. He led the league in hits in 32, home runs with 7, total bases and 60. And he also was littered amongst the leaderboards in other categories throughout the month of August. 1-1 count with 2 outs to Workman. Chasse comes set at the belt. Fires home. Swung on and a ground ball poked to the left side, base hit. Around third is Mendoza. Up with it is Rincones. Here's the throw home. Did he do it again? He did not do it again. Underneath the tag is Mendoza. He'll score. Up to second on the throw goes Workman. So it's an RBI single for Gage Workman. Makes it a 2-0 ball game. 83rd RBI for him. And as we said, he went up to second on the throw. So Chris Myers, the next batter, and what's a 2-0 ball game now. Myers in from the left side. He doubled his last time up. Was eventually thrown out at home by Rincones. And Chasse checks Workman at second. Fires the pitch home. Bit up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That was pitch number 47 tonight for Moises Chasse. We'll check on Workman again and fire. Outside, it's 2-0. 2-0 advantage for Erie, who's looking to even up the series with a win. Reading took the first 2. SeaWolves won last night as we reached the series midway point. 2-0 home. That's in for a strike. It's 2-1. Myers a .254 hitter, 56 RBI this season, as Workman stands out there on second base for him. Pitch home. Bit low and away, 3 balls and 1 strike. Myers a .180 hitter this year with runners in scoring position. 2-0-1 with 2 outs. And it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count to him with 2 outs in the third. Pitch home is swung on and fouled to the left side. Count will go 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chasse past 50 pitches. Now he's at 51. And time is called. Full count, 2 outs in the top of the third. 2-0 Erie's on top of the Fightin' Phillies. Chasse trying to work around the 1 run. And Workman, who stands on second. Ready comes set at the belt. Fires the 3-2. Swung on and fouled back. It's off the netting behind home plate. That was on the 6th pitch of the at-bat to Chris Myers. Myers 3 for 14 this week. He has struck out 9 times, though. Chasse is looking for another to get out of this third inning. Holcomb set at the belt, fire home. And that one is inside, ball 4. Second walk issued tonight by Chasse. Both have come in this inning. And that'll prompt a mound visit here. Jordan Disson heads out. Pitching coach Phil Condary joins him as well. And Corey Joyce will be the batter when this mound visit concludes. Definitely not as sharp of an outing as last week was for Moises Chasse. Of course, it's going to be very hard to repeat last week's results. He's at 53. He usually try to keep his pitch count south of 90. He has not eclipsed 90 once this year, so right now the hope is he can get out of this inning and try and get 5 from Chasse tonight, which before last week, 5 was the most innings he's thrown in a game this season. Mound visit over as Phil Condary heads back to the dugout. 2 outs, 2 on for Corey Joyce. Joyce, who had an RBI single in the first. Stands slightly open from the right side. And the first one home is taken on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. The RBI in the first was just the second one driven in by Joyce with Erie in his tenure so far. 0-1 is check swing, but it's going to be a foul tip, so strike number 2. Fastball 96 from Chasse. So whatever Phil Condary said must have worked, as back-to-back good fastballs from Chasse. There's just been a conversation of, hey, you got elite stuff. Just trust it. Throw it in the zone, force him to hit it. And Chasse will step off for what's his first disengagement of the at-bat. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chasse checks the runners and deals. Swung on, ground ball. It is foul, just to the left of the third base line. So it'll stay a no ball, 2 strike count after the third pitch of the at-bat. Joyce, who began the year with Erie, played in just 1 game, then was called up to AAA Toledo. Very brief time there as he was put on the injured list with an illness. Made a rehab appearance with Lakeland and rejoined Erie on Wednesday this week. No balls, 2 strikes to count, 2 in with 2 outs in the third. Chasse fires, it's swung on and it's hit well towards left. Rincones tracks back at the warning track at the wall. He looks up and it's gone. Beyond the scoreboard in left center field, a 3-run shot for Corey Joyce. His first one with Erie this year, and the SeaWolves busted open. It's 5-0. Four RBI tonight already for Corey Joyce. That was a fastball at 95. Up in the zone, a little bit in, but he got turned on it. 372 feet, 103 off the bat from Corey Joyce. So base is empty, 5-0 score. Hicks in from the left side. First one to him is at the letters for a called strike. It's 0-1. So after 1 run in the first, a 4th spot put up here in the third. 0-1 to Hicks has been inside 1-1. And it looks like there is beginning to be some action in the Fightin Phil's bullpen. Some guys stretching and moving around. As Chasse fires the 1-1. That one misses high, 2-1. Hicks today is 0 for 1. He popped up to the shortstop, Aiden Miller, in shallow left field to lead off the second. 2-1. Back gets the belt for a 2-ball, 2 strike count now. 2 out still, top of the third. 5-0, Erie's on top. Chassez at 61 pitches. Here comes number 62. And it's swung on and grounded towards first. Zach Arnold gobbles it up. He'll take it to the bag himself to retire the side and end the top of the third. Erie gets 4 runs in the inning. They did it on 2 base hits. No errors, nobody left on base. We've played 2.5. SeaWolves lead it 5-0.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Bottom half of the third inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. You can expect reliable and experienced attorneys who are committed to getting you justice after a serious personal injury. Call Swartz Culleton today at 1-800-JUSTICE. So 5-0 Erie leads after putting up 4 runs in the top half of the third inning. Reading, who's yet to have a base runner tonight, is going to look to start to chip their way into this deficit as Jordan Disson will lead off and make his first double-A at-bat. Disson will dig in from the right side. Very open stance in the right-handed batter's box. And the first pitch to him is a big swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Disson, who was called up from High A Jersey Shore today. Next pitch to him. Swing and a miss again. It's 0-2. Wilco Hernandez, who has faced 6 and sent down 6 with a strikeout through 2 innings so far, is back out. And he's got a no ball, 2 strike count on Jordan Disson. Pitch home. And that's on the outside corner, called strike 3. So Disson sees 3 pitches and he strikes out. And that'll bring Zach Arnold to the plate for the Fightin' Phils. Arnold digs in from the right side. 5-0 Erie's on top. First pitch to him is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Arnold 0 for 2 last night, a walk and a couple of strikeouts. Hitless so far in this series. Still looking for his first knock. 1-0 has been inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch to him. That gets about for a strike. It's 2-1. Arnold was called up to Reading about a month ago. August the 13th, he got the promotion from IA Jersey Shore. 2-1 is down. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It is a team that at the start of the year was rather older for a AA squad. And now towards the end, they are on the younger side. 3-1 is swung on and rolled towards third. Charging Soretti, fields a glove hand, fires on the throw to first in time. Good running throw from Soretti at third. 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring the 9-man Cade Fergus to the plate. Reading still looking for their first base runner through 2 2/3 innings so far. And Fergus will dig in from the right side. Sporting the bright yellow cleats, which have become a custom of Cade Fergus this summer. And the first pitch to him is swung on and hit a mile high towards shallow left. Workman is out. Myers is in. Workman, and it drops behind him. Workman did not see it. Myers thought Workman did, and it drops right behind Gage Workman. And for the third time in 2 nights, Gage Workman lets one drop. And that is going to be a 2-out single for Cade Fergus. And that'll bring Justin Crawford to the plate. Let's see if Reading can make Erie pay for that 2-out mistake. So it's Justin Crawford in from the left side. First pitch to him is swung on and hit foul to the left side. Also credit to Fergus for running the entire time. He's on second. It is a base hit. It's going to be a double technically for Cade Fergus. That'll be his 4th of the season. Well, I'll take it. All the box score shows the double. 1-0. Crawford takes it out. It's 1-1. You got speed on second, so a single should score Fergus. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Justin Crawford. 2 outs in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Pitch home. It's swung on a line towards right center field. It is caught on a slide by Mendoza. Good piece of contact from Justin Crawford, but Mendoza slides and takes an extra base hit and a run away from Justin Crawford. So we are through 3 here at FirstEnergy Stadium. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for the Fightin Phils. Third of the way through in baseball town. On to the 4th, Erie leads 5-0.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin Phils.
Did you know that the blood that you donate at Miller Keystone Blood Center stays right here in your community? That's right, it goes to your area hospitals. So you might just be helping a family member, a friend, or a neighbor. Call Miller Keystone Blood Center, the only community blood center servicing your local hospitals. 1-800-BA-DONOR or go to giveapint.org. We're located at 1047 Old Burnville Road, just behind Classic Harley-Davidson.
We go to the top half of the 4th inning, and Erie's on top 5-0 of the Fightin Phils. And a reminder that every Tuesday throughout this past season, all active military and veterans got $3 off box seats thanks to the residents at Village Greens. So Moises Chasse is back out there at 62 pitches, and I'll get the bottom 3rd of the Erie lineup. Ben Malgeri will get things going in this 4th inning for the SeaWolves. Malgeri in from the right side. Even stance, he stands tall. First pitch is up and away, 1 ball, no strike. And Chasse will rock and deal home here. That one is swung on, hit in the air, high and deep, out towards left. Rincones back, gets to the track, at the wall, pulls up, it's gone. Ben Malgeri goes deep. 6-0 SeaWolves on top. 12th home run of the season for Malgeri, RBI number 56. Off-speed pitch 86, that was the top of the zone. And Malgeri sent it 382 feet, 106 off the bat. And it's 6-0. Here's Luis Santana. First one to him is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. So looking at Chasse at 65 now. This might be the last inning for him. He said he's never thrown over 90 pitches this year. The 1-0 is swung on in line towards left center field. Fergus is over. He dives and it's by him. And fortunately, Rincones is there to back him up. The throw will go to the cutoff man, Miller, at short. Pulling in the second, standing up, is Luis Santana. So it's double number 5 for him this year, and that'll bring Danny Soretti to the plate.
Third baseman Danny Soretti.
So Soretti will dig in from the left side. Good backup by Rincones, because if that gets by Fergus all the way to the wall, it's probably at least a triple, if not more, for Santana. 320 feet, it was 92 off the bat. The first pitch is bunted. Charging is Brito at third. He'll barehand and throw to first, and Arnold can't dig it up. It kicks in front of him. Santana was the third, and then he comes home to score on what will likely be a throwing error by Brito, and that'll make it 7-0. My guess is it's going to be a single and then an error on Brito, which would be his second. Nonetheless, another run here in the inning for the SeaWolves. And we're back to the top of the lineup for the third time, and Carlos Mendoza. First pitch is taken all the way down for a ball. It's 1-0. So yeah, it's a single for Soretti, and the throwing error from Brito allows Santana to score. So it won't be an RBI for Soretti. 1-0. That's up. 2 balls, no strikes. Action in the bullpen for Reading. Nelson Alvarez is up and throwing. So we'll see how much longer the leash is on Chaussee. Pitch number 70 from him is swung on and missed, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Mendoza tonight, 0 for 1. He popped up the short in the first. He did walk in the third. Eventually came around the score on a single from Gage Workman. Two 1 is outside for a ball and a changeup, 3-1. Infield set to turn 2. In the middle, Miller at short, Moore at second, or pitch towards second. Arnold holds the runner at first, and Brito's pretty straight up at third, maybe a step behind the bag. Mendoza takes time. Three balls, 1 strike to count to Carlos Mendoza. And Chaussee fires home at the belt for a called strike. It's 3-2. So full count, no outs still. 4th batter of the innings, Mendoza. Leading off first is Soretti. Does have a stolen base this year. And Chaussee fires, runner goes, swung on, ground ball second. To his left is Moore. Only play is to first, and it's in time. So Mendoza's retired. Soretti goes up to second, and that's 1 out for Austin Murr now. 73 pitches for Moises Chaussee. 3rd time through the order against Erie, and what'll likely be his last inning if he's able to get through it. Soretti gets the lead off second, and Chaussee fires the Murr. It's swung on and it's popped up towards shallow left center. Racing out is Miller, racing in is Rincones, and Miller, the shortstop, will make the catch. And that is out number 2, so back-to-back retired from Moises Chaussee. That one on the first pitch to Murr. And with 2 outs, it'll be Gage Workman at the plate. Workman reached base twice, once on an error, also on a single on the third. Scored both times aboard. First pitch to him is a bit outside. It's 1-0. Chasse from the stretch fires. It swung on and missed, 1-1. 5 strikeouts so far tonight for Moises Chasse. But the Fightin trail 7-0 in the top of the 4th. Ball and a strike count to Workman. There's 2 outs in the frame. And the 1-1. That misses down. 2 balls and 1 strike to the lefty. It's the reigning Eastern League pitcher of the week against the reigning Eastern League hitter of the month. Two balls, 1 strike, the pitch out. Misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gage Workman. He is 7 for 15 this week with a home run and a couple of doubles. 4 RBI for Workman. And if Erie's going to go on a postseason run, Workman's going to be a big reason why that could happen. Chasse steps off on a 3-ball, 1 strike count. So it's a hitter's count, 3-1. Chasse ready against the lefty Workman. Pitch shown. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Got him out in front of a cutter at 85. So the count now runs full with 2 outs. Shortstop Miller stands behind the runner at second in Soretti, who gets his lead. Brito straight up at third. Right side's pretty straight up. Arnold guarding the line a hair. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chasse set the payoff pitch. On the outside corner, called strike 3. 6th strikeout of the night for Moises Chasse. Ends the top half of the 4th inning. Pair of runs in the inning for the SeaWolves, thanks to a home run and that bunt single. Erie had 3 hits. There was another error for Reading, and 1 man is left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Reading trails it. It's 7-0.
Are you ready to embark on the adventure of retirement? Welcome to the Highlands at Wyomissing, where over 35 years of experience have perfected the art of senior living. Nestled on over 113 acres of serene landscape, our community offers a haven for active seniors seeking tranquility and excitement alike. Discover a lifestyle enriched with stunning amenities and engaging activities, all within the premier nonprofit life care community in Berks County. Bid farewell to home maintenance and embrace more quality time with loved ones as you enjoy a calendar brimming with thrilling events and trips. Experience the security, independence, and boundless opportunities that await you at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and unlock the possibilities of your retirement.
Visit the Brentwoods Industries Fightin' Phil's team store to stay repped all season long. Head to our store at FirstEnergy Stadium or online at artphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, jerseys, kids apparel, and much more. Looking for something new? Check out our brand new Pinstripe and Los Luchadores jerseys. Root for your Fightins in style and stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Team store or artphils.com/shop.
Bottom half of the 4th inning. And throughout this 4th inning, we'll take a look around the Phillies organization. Thanks to our friends at EPA Weather Consulting, your source of public and private weather forecasts in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and northern and eastern Maryland. Eric Brito leads off. Fightin's trail 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th. And Hernandez back out with fire. Misses up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Eric Brito 0 for 1 tonight. Hit one hard his first time, but lined out to center. Pitch to him is swung on and fouled. It's 1-1. Sun is basically set at FirstEnergy Stadium. Lights in full effect on this Friday evening. And Brito will step out and get time. Really, really good crowd. Grandstands are full. The main grandstand's probably 65, 70% full. Pool is full, deck as well. Next pitch to Brito is swung on, hit in the air, out towards right. It'll slice foul. And out of play, it's 1-2. And veranda's pretty packed also at the Redners Event Center. A very, very nice crowd on this Friday night. A very summer-like fall as well. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Eric Brito. Hernandez will deal, and it's swung on a ground ball towards the middle. Glove and knocked down by Hernandez. He'll field it in front of the mound, and he'll beat the speedy Brito to first with a throw. And it's in time, so 1-3 the putout goes, and that'll bring Aiden Miller to the plate.
Miller.
So Miller digs in from the right side on this final Fiesta Friday of the season. Running wearing their Los Luchadores Day Reading jerseys that Miller said earlier today he was very excited to wear. See if he can do some damage here with 1 out in the inning. He's 0 for 1 tonight at the ground out. First pitch almost hits him, it's 1-0. Phillies last night won 5-2 at Miami, currently up 7-0 on the Marlins. Bryson Stott had a home run last night. Lehigh Valley fell 8-0 last night at Buffalo. 1-0 is swung on and fouled 1-1. Couple of reinforcements for the Iron Pigs today. Congratulations to Josh Bro and Otto Kemp on their respective call-ups to AAA. Jersey Shore blew out Aberdeen last night 15-0. Pete and Anthony, the newest are Phil. Next pitch of ball 2-1. Homered in that game. Luke Russo went 6 shutout innings. And Clearwater a 6-5 win against St. Lucie last night. 2-1. Miller a late hack at it, and he fouls it. It's 2-2. Great night for Devin Saltaban. 2 hits, a double, and a home run. Also 3 runs and an RBI. Eduardo Tayit had 2 hits, including a double and RBI. And first-round pick from this year, Dante Nuri, also had a hit and run scored in the win. Two home. Miller swings and he fouls it off himself in the right-handed batter's box. It'll stay 2-2. Yeah, the Phillies up 7-0 on the Marlins. Still the bottom of the second inning. Now the Phillies doing a lot of people in Philadelphia a favor and hopefully making that game out of hand right before the Eagles start. 2-2 to Miller, swung on and fouled. And lands just in front of us for 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller swings, hits one well towards left. Myers is back and over towards the line and hangs up for him and makes the catch. So that is out number 2. Miller 0 for 2 tonight. That'll bring Gabriel Rincones Jr. to the plate. $7-0 Erie on top, bottom half of the 4th inning. Rincones in from the left side. And first pitch from Hernandez is swung and fouled straight back. It's 0-1. Gabriel grounded out the second, his first time up in the second. Next pitch is swung on and hit foul. It's 0-2. Appears as if Nelson Alvarez is ready to go in the Fightin's bullpen for the 5th. And here's the 0-2 home to Rincones. Misses a bit down towards the feet. It's 1-2. Rincones, who's reached base in his last 4, looking to try and extend that here. The 1-2 is swung on and popped up, and it goes out of play, foul behind home plate again. The count stays 1-2. Next pitch is swung on and fouled again, this time to the right side, off the facing of the dugout suite. On what was the 5th pitch of the at-bat to Rincones. Phillies number 11 ranked prospect. 1-2 home, and he swings, hits it in the air well, straight away center field. Malgeri's back, he will turn, and it's off the top of the wall. Rincones heads to second, he'll get there standing up, and it's a 2-out double for him. And it's the 14th double of the season for Rincones, and that'll bring Ethan Wilson to the plate. Ball was absolutely crushed to center. 108 off the bat, 407 feet. Likely a home run, probably at most other Eastern League stadiums, but with the high wall in center, it just clanks off the top of it. Second hit of the night for Reading. Both have been doubles. One a bit more traditional than the other. 2 outs, the first pitch to Wilson, and the lefty takes for a strike. It's 0-1. Wilson did not look pleased with that strike call. Home plate umpire Jesse Bush. 0-1, the count to him. Hernandez checks Rincones and deals, and Wilson will wave and whiff at it. It's 0-2. Wilson 0 for 1 tonight. Still vying for his first base knock of this series. 0-2 is swung on and a ground ball to first. High room service out from Murr, who fields it at the last second, flips to Hernandez, the pitcher covering the bag. And they do retire Wilson to retire the side. 3-1 goes the putout. No runs on a hit. 1 man left for the Fightin' Phils. We played 4 full on to the 5th. Erie leads it 7-1.
Every time you grab an ice-cold 20-ounce Pepsi, you'll find a Pepsi emoji on the side of the bottle. So while the Pepsi delivers this, the Pepsi emoji delivers this.
Ooh.
So go ahead, crack open a Pepsi, and tell the world how you feel and what you love with Pepsi emojis. Say it with Pepsi.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phillies.
Top half of the 5th inning, and the Fightin' Phils would like to recognize Body Zone Sports and Wellness as the official workout facility of the Phils. So 7-0 ball game in this 5th inning. Moises Chasse's night is ending, and Nelson Alvarez is entering for the Fightin' Phils. Alvarez making his 9th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He's 0-1. He's got a 1.74 earned run average. 10 1/3 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts, 6 walks for Alvarez. Alvarez in for Moises Chasse, who tonight went 4 innings, gave up 7 hits and 7 runs. 5 of those runs were earned. 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. Chris Myers leads off. It's 4, 5, and 6. 2 up for third-year manager Gabe Alvarez, who stands in the third base coach's box. So Reading going to need 5 innings at least out of its bullpen tonight after Chasse's evening is cut short. First pitch home and a swing and a miss by Myers, a bit indecisively, and it's 0-1. Chris Myers has been aboard both times tonight, double in the first, walk in the third. Alvarez comes ready at the belt and fires. Curveball that never really got on top of, misses outside of the lefty. It's 1-1. Next pitch home. Put up for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. First tough outing in a while for Alvarez on Tuesday this week. Went 1 inning, gave up 3 hits and a run. Didn't walk anyone, did get 1 strikeout. No home runs allowed for Alvarez. 2-1 is swung on and rolled over foul towards the Fightin at Phil's dugout. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alvarez, the Phillies acquired in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays a little over a month ago in exchange for cash considerations. 2-2 is swung on off the end of the bat, hit towards shallow right. Moore goes out, Wilson comes in, and the second baseman Moore makes the catch for out number 1. So that'll bring Corey Joyce to the plate. For the SeaWolves. Joyce in from the right side. Good night for him so far. First pitch is taken outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Joyce, a home run in the 3rd, a single in the 1st. 4 RBI in total tonight. 1-0 is waved on and whiffed. It's 1-1. So Joyce playing just his 3rd game back with Erie, 4th overall this year. Certainly has made his presence felt on this SeaWolves squad. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corey Joyce. Alvarez comes set at the belt and fires on home. Swing and a miss again, 1-2. Out in front of a slider at 79 for Alvarez. Slightly open stands for Joyce. Next pitch to him is another slider that just couldn't backdoor in enough, and it's a ball. 2-2. Joyce 4 for 10 this week, 5 RBI and a home run. Factoring in his excellent performance tonight. 2-2 is swung on and popped up off the hands in the infield. Robert Moore is in to the right of the second base bag and makes the catch in the dirt. Out number 2, both recorded by Robert Moore. That'll bring the catcher Liam Hicks to the plate. So Hicks in from the left side, 2 outs. Nelson Alvarez looking for a 1-2-3 inning. All in all, it's been 5 straight SeaWolves retired by Chase and now Alvarez. First pitch to Hicks is over for a strike. It's 0-1. Hicks 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped out the short. He's grounded out the first. One of 2 SeaWolves who have not reached tonight. Next pitch home is swung on a ground ball towards the middle. Leaks through for a base hit into center. So that snaps that spell of 5 straight retired. And Hicks is aboard with a single. And now Ben Malgeri will come up to the plate. One out shy of the halfway point of this ball game in this top half of the 5th inning. 7-0. The lead belongs to Erie. And the pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Malgeri, solo home run his last time up in the 4th. Pitch to him, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Home run was his 12th. RBI was his 56th. And Alvarez comes set and fires the next pitch home. Down for a ball, it's 2-1. Left side of the infield, pretty straight up against Malgeri. Arnold holds the runner at first. Moore is shaded towards the second base bag. Outfield plays him, at least in center and left pull. And Wilson in right is pretty straight up. 2-1, swung on and a broken bat, flare into shallow right field for a base hit. Hicks gets the second, makes a turn, but he'll stop there. So back-to-back singles, neither hit particularly hard from Erie. Puts men on first and second for Luis Santana with 2 outs. That broken bat flare hit just 73 off the bat from Jerry. So it looked like a quick start to the inning for Alvarez. Has quickly now turned into a bit of a jam with 2 outs. Distant steps out and gives signs with the runners on first and second. First pitch to Santana's down for a ball. It's 1-0. Luis Santana 1 for 2 in tonight's ball game. Struck out in the second, doubled and scored in the fourth. Erie already 9 hits, along with their 7 runs through 4 2/3. 1-0 is over for a strike. It's 1-1. Home. Swung on a ground ball towards the middle. Moore has it played perfectly. He'll go the long way to first, and the throw is inside. And that will retire the side in the 5th, where Robert Moore was responsible for all 3 outs in the frame. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left for the SeaWolves. We're halfway home. Bottom of the 5th up next. Erie's on top, 7-0.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Bally Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Bally Live app today.
Bottom half of the 5th inning is presented by Cornwall Manor, a unique and charming community nestled on a 190-acre wooded campus with many walking trails, including the Lebanon County Rail Trail. 7-0, Erie's on top. Nelson Alvarez got a scoreless top half of the 5th inning, and now it'll be 6, 7, 8 to up for Reading against Wilco Hernandez, who has been excellent tonight. Robert Moore will lead off for the Fightin Phils. So Moore will dig in from the left side. Hernandez will fire home. The first pitch at the knee is a called strike. It's 0-1. Moore 0 for 1 in tonight's ball game. Flew out the left, been his first time up in the second. Pitch to him. He swings, it's a line drive down the left field line, it's fair, and a roll all the way towards the corner. Moore's turning around first, stumbles a minute on the turn, but he'll get to second pretty easily standing up, and it is the 20th double of the season for Robert Moore, and that'll bring Jordan Disson to the plate. So Reading now has 3 base hits tonight, and all of them have been doubles. Look, it's 7-0, got 15 outs to work with. You're Reading, you just got to try and chip away here. Hernandez at just 56 pitches, so not going to chase him anytime soon, but just try and chip away, and eventually you will. They're going to appeal to first, and they're going to say Moore's out, and he didn't touch the bag. So Robert Moore is called out on the appeal. They're saying he did not touch the first base bag. Al Patrique is coming across, and Nelson Fraley is trying to run away from him. Now Patrique gets his attention, and the argument will ensue. To the left of the second base bag, Al Patrique is pointing at the bag. And the conversation basically is, he touched it. Can you check with your other umpires? And Patrique is not very happy as Robert Moore slowly walks back, and Al has been thrown out of this ball game. Now he'll head back and he'll give Nelson Fraley a piece of his mind. Al Patrique, sure frustrated at this point given the 7-0 score, is very adamantly arguing with Nelson Fraley, the first base umpire, who starts to walk away, and Al's going to follow him. Al is going to follow Nelson Fraley, who is showing no interest in conversing with Patrique. So Moore is thrown out on the appeal. Al Patrique's day is done. He'll head back to the clubhouse. And there's one out in the inning after Moore, as we said, is thrown out. Get an official word on what that official ruling would be. I guess it won't be a double. And with one out, it'll be Jordan Disson who digs in. And be some shuffling here. Al Patrique will make his way back to the clubhouse for the Fightin' Phils. And there's one out in the inning. Fourth time Patrique has been ejected this year. 6 overall for the Fightin' Phils. All have been coaches. And the pitch home is swung on and missed by Disson. It's no balls and 1 strike. So 1 out in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Next pitch home is taken outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Obviously, we don't know what was said up here down in that conversation, but it was a very quick trigger for Nelson Fraley at first. Next pitch, a strike. It's 1-2. So it basically just goes down as a 1-3 putout. You take away the double, you take away the hit, and it's just a 1-3 putout, and Disson swings and misses down on strikes. So an inning that showed some promise to start now is 2 quick outs, and that'll bring Zach Arnold to the plate. First pitch to Zach Arnold, a swung on and hit foul. It's no balls and 1 strike. Arnold tonight 0 for 1, ground out the 3rd, back in the 3rd. 2 outs in this bottom half of the 5th inning. Fightin' Phils trail at 7-0. Al Patrique has been ejected from the game after arguing an appeal play at first. They said Robert Moore missed the first base bag. Next pitch is taken. And for a ball, so it's 1-1. And next pitch to Arnold. He swings and hits a chopper that somehow shoots in the air over the head of the first baseman, Murr, and into right field for a base hit. Must have hit home plate or something out in front, because it went straight into the ground. Looked like it was going to be a routine ground ball and just trampolined up in the air. Really nothing Murr could have done about that other than grow to 25 feet tall. So it's a 2-out base runner for Reading, and Cade Fergus the batter. 3rd hit of the night for the Fightin' Phils. So Arnold the lead off first. Pitch to Fergus is over for a strike. It's 0-1. So far tonight, Reading had a double from Fergus in the 3rd, and a ball that was a routine fly ball that fell. Bergonis had a regular old double. Looked like Robert Moore had a double, but then he was thrown out because he didn't touch first base. The 0-1 to Fergus misses down. It's 1-1. And then Zach Arnold singles on a ball that looked like a routine ground ball and just hit off, looked like home plate, and trampolined up into the air. So it's been a very unconventional way to reach base tonight for the Fightin' Phils hitters that have reached. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs to Cade Fergus. And the pitch home is swung on and fouled into the Erie dugout on the left side. So it'll go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Great crowd on this Friday night here in baseball town. As you factor in high school football and the Eagles playing, it's nice to see such a great turnout tonight at FirstEnergy Stadium. 1-2, and Fergus swings, belts it in the air, deep to left center field, and that ball is gone. Cade Fergus, a 2-run shot, puts the Fightin' Phils on the board. It's 7-2 in the 5th. Third home run of the season for Cade Fergus. RBIs number 10 and 11. And the Fightin' Phils get some life injected back into them. Now that'll flip the lineup card over to Justin Crawford. Fastball at 95, top of the zone. Fergus hit at 105 off the bat, 363 feet. The first pitch to Crawford is swung on and hit foul to the left side. It's 0-1. Look, you're down 5. There's a lot of baseball left to play. Like Lee said, you just got to find a way to keep chipping away. It's a team that has showed fight this week, especially Wednesday night. They were down 5-2 going into the bottom of the 9th and won. This game is very much far from over. 0-1. Crawford swinging a miss. It's 0-2. Crawford tonight 0 for 2. Did hit one hard to right his last time up. Pitch home is swung on a miss. Fastball up at the letters. And Justin Crawford goes down on strike. So 5th strikeout tonight for Wilco Hernandez. But Reading does get 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody is left on base. We will head to the 6th inning. Fightin' Phils trail it. It is 7-2.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Chick-fil-A, Giovanna's Pizzeria, Railroad House, Wyomissing Restaurant and Bakery, Jersey Mike's Subs, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Bakery, Subway, and Clean Eats for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners. Don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
We go to the top half of the 6th inning, and Fightin' Phils trail at 7-2, but they did get 2 runs back in the bottom of the 5th on a solo home run from Cade Fergus. So Nelson Alvarez back out. It's 8-9 and 1-2 up of the Erie lineup. First pitch to Soretti is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And the 1-0 home is swung on and popped up in the infield to the left side. Brito, the third baseman in fair territory, makes the catch, and that is out number 1. So it's the 2nd inning for Nelson Alvarez. That'll bring Mendoza to the plate. Established in 1928, the Manor Golf Club is one of the oldest public courses in eastern Pennsylvania, located conveniently between Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Allentown in Sinking Spring. The Manor Golf Club offers a true test of golf on a traditional championship-style golf course where shot making takes precedent over length. Visit themanorgolfclub.com for more information. First pitch to Mendoza is up for a ball. It's 1-0. Carlos Mendoza is 0 for 2 tonight. He did walk and score back in the 3rd inning. And the pitch home from Alvarez is over for a called strike. It's 1-1. Alvarez, who faced 5 batters in the 5th. Allowed 2 singles, but ultimately no runs scored. 1-1 is swung on and slowly hit towards third on the ground. Brito charges, fields glove hand, and it's in and out of his mitt. And it'll land just to the left of the pitcher's mound. Should be an infield single for Carlos Mendoza. And if so, that'll be his first hit of the night. They've already put a hit up on the board, so it's a 1-out base runner for Austin Murr. Murr tonight's 0 for 3. Only SeaWolf who has not reached base in tonight's ball game. And the pitch to him is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Murr now 0 for 11 in this series. Struck out a couple of times. He has walked, so the only time he's reached base. And the 1-0 is at the knees for a called strike. It's 1-1. Mendoza leads off first. He's a threat to run. He's got 31 stolen bases this year. We did see him try to go once, but ball was hit in play on it. See if he tries again. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Mendoza was not running on the pitch. Does not look like any action in the Erie bullpen. Looks like Wilco Hernandez will return for the bottom of the 6th. Wesley Moore is stretching, so might be him after Alvarez. He's got 27 pitches and a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Austin Murr. Here's the pitch, and that is just off the edge, 2-2 on the outside corner. Couple of strikeouts for Murr tonight. Next pitch is swung on, hit in the air. Foul territory right side. Arnold's over. Moore comes as well. And the second baseman makes the catch. Couple of steps past the white chalk on the first base side for out number 2. It's been a very busy evening for Robert Moore defensively, but has made every play.
Shortstop Gage Workman.
So Workman digs in from the left side. A couple of runs scored already tonight. And the first pitch home. Runner does take off. Pitch a ball. Distance throw is on the third base side of the bag. Bounces away from Miller on a short hop. And Mendoza's safe. That's his 32nd stolen base of the season. And he'll stay on second in a 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the 1-0 to Workman. At the knees for a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch home. Upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Workman, as we said, is the reigning Eastern League player for the month of August. Led the league in hitting throughout the month. And the 2-1 to him is swung on and hit straight back foul. It's 2-2. A tough 2023 for Workman, but he has rebounded in a nice way. 273 hitter, 17 home runs, and he leads the Eastern League in RBI with 83. 2-2 from Alvarez, swung on and fouled straight back. It'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Thank you, safety end.
2 outs to the top of the 6th. The Fightin' Phils trail at 7-2. Carlos Mendoza leads off second. And the pitch home. Swung on and tap foul behind home plate. It'll stay 2-2. Workman is on a 8-game hitting streak after a single back in the third. He'll dig back in from the left side. Alvarez at 35 pitches. As Mendoza, who represents the potential 8th run, leads off second. Pitch home. Swung on and a line drive foul down the right field line. And it'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2, 2 outs. Alvarez trying to get a second scoreless frame. Pitch home, swing and a miss, and he does. Workman out in front of a slider at 85. And that'll retire the side in the 6th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We have played 5.5. We'll go to the home half of the 6th. Fightin Phil's trail at 7-2.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Briganti Wines offers a great selection of wines in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Headquartered in South Jersey and sourced from Italy's Abruzzo region, Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin Phil's great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get Briganti Wines at select local Acme stores. Visit brigantiwines.com to learn more.
We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. This day in baseball town history upgrade is presented by our friends at Savage Auto Group. Visit Savage 61 for all of your automotive needs. Here we go today here in Reading. Phillies #2 prospect at the time, McAble. 6 shutout innings, allowed just 1 hit with 7 strikeouts as Reading wins 3-2 over Portland. Now, former Fightin Phil, Marcus Lee Sang, hits a 2-run homer. Abel did not factor in the decision. Portland tied the game in the 7th. Ethan Wilson hit a go-ahead double in the 8th to score Oliver Dunn, and then Tristan Garnett got the save, and Dominic Pipkin got the win. 7-2 Erie. Brito leads off. Hernandez's first pitch home is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Hernandez, whose lone blemish tonight was the 2-run home run off the bat of Cade Fergus. 1-0 hits Brito. He's going to get first base. Mike Flaherty is going to take a look at him as Brito is favoring what looks to be that left arm. Brito drops down to a knee. And Eric Brito appears to be in some pain. So we'll see if Brito stays in this ball game. It was a 93-mile-per-hour fastball. Aiden Miller takes his swings. He'll be the batter once Brito, or a pinch runner, goes to first base. So Brito's up. But they're looking at, looks to be now the right arm of Brito. Mike Flaherty, the head athletic trainer, is out there. It's pitch number 72 from Hernandez tonight. And they're still meeting off to the left side of the dirt circle behind home plate. Brito now takes off his gear and hands it to Meg Flaherty. So it looks like Eric Brito will stay in this ball game. So glad to see Brito is okay. He'll walk his way down to first base. So leadoff hit by pitch puts a runner on for Reading as they get to the heart of their lineup, and Aiden Miller will dig in from the right side. Slightly open stance for Miller, who's 0 for 2 in tonight's ball game. The first pitch to him, Miller swings, and it's off the hands in foul territory to the left side. Cerretti, the third baseman, is over, but it's out of play into the Savage dugout suite. Aiden Miller playing in his 4th game in Reading. The Phillies' top prospect. After a stellar year between Clearwater and Jersey Shore. 0-1 is in sight, 1-1. Miller, along with teammate Justin Crawford, both just 20 years old. Crawford turns 21 in January. Miller won't be 21 until next June. 1-1 is swung on and grounded foul. It's 1-2. So it's a ball and 2 strike, no outs to Aiden Miller as Eric Brito gets the lead off first. Brito does have 7 stolen bases in 10 attempts. And the 1-2. Miller swings in a ground ball through the middle. That's a base hit. Brito gets the second. He'll make the turn and head towards third. There'll be no play at third. And it's a single for Aiden Miller. Moves Brito to third. And the Fightin' Phils are in business. Men on the corners for Gabriel Rincones Jr. Wasn't hit particularly hard. 88 off the bat from Miller, but he found the right spot. Now you're in a spot after Rincones hit one to the wall in his last at-bat. You're in a spot where you're one swing of the bat away from this game feeling very close again. First pitch is down, 1 ball and no strikes. Rincones doubled in the 4th. It was off the top of the wall and straightaway center. Ball was 407 feet off the bat of Rincones. 1-0. He will take it outside. It's 2-0. Two-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 2-1. His first at bat, Rincones grounded out the second. He's a 204 hitter with runners in scoring position this year. And he's got men on the corners with no outs. Miller takes off. Pitch is swung on a miss. Throw to second is late. And that'll be the first double-A stolen base for Aiden Miller. Brito stays put at third. But now you're at a point where the double play is taken out of order. And a single could score, should score 2. Miller does have good speed. Pitch was swung on a miss, so 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rincones. And here's the pitch. Swung on and foul tip, squeezed by the catcher Hicks. Gabriel Rincones goes down on strikes. That's the 6th strikeout for Wilco Hernandez tonight, and bring Ethan Wilson to the plate. Erie does have action in the bullpen. Michael Beanline is up and throwing. First pitch to Wilson misses outside. It's 1-0. Wilson 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a ground out. Pitch number 83 from Hernandez, and Wilson will watch it by for a strike on a curveball, 1-1. Wilson does have 9 home runs this year, along with 32 RBI. And on second and third for him, the pitch. He swings and misses, it's 1-2. One-two home. And Wilson swings, hits it in the air down the right field line, slicing towards the line, and it's run down by Murr, who makes the catch. Tagging from third is Brito, he scores. Miller goes up to third on a tag, so Wilson does get an RBI on a sac fly. His 33rd RBI, and that'll make it a 7-3 ball game. The 6th sack fly of the season for Ethan Wilson. And first pitch to Moore, he swings it and he pops it straight up towards shallow left. In comes Myers, the left fielder. He's camped under it and makes the catch. And that'll retire the side in the 6th. So Reading does get 1 run on a hit. There were no errors, 1 man left on base. We are 2/3 of the way home in baseball town. We will head to the 7th. Fightin' Phil's trail at 7-3.
Fans, nothing beats a great day at Golden Oaks Golf Club. Located just minutes from Reading, Golden Oaks is a beautiful, award-winning golf course open to the public with perfect greens, lush fairways, and a course playing for 5 sets of tees. Bogey's Pub is open to the public with the area's best full-course menu, featuring indoor and outdoor seating and TVs to watch your favorite sports teams. Let the Golden Oaks Golf Club team cater to your need. Lunch, dinner, golf outings, parties, company events, and fundraisers. Visit our website at GoldenOaksGolfClub.com and follow Golden Oaks Golf Club and Bogey's Pub on Facebook. Golden Oaks Golf Club, where great memories are made.
The Fightin' Phils thank White Star Travel and Tours for presenting the 2024 Fightin' Phils Fan Road Trip. This year's trip runs from July 26th to 29th and features stops to see the Fightin' Phils in New Hampshire, along with the chance to meet a player and coach. The trip also heads to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, a Red Sox-Yankees game at Fenway Park, and finally Citizens Bank Park to see the Phillies take on the New York Yankees.
Top half of the 7th inning, and the Fightin' Phils are excited to bring you our Phils baseball live from the comfort of your own home. Join us in the Fightin' Phils radio network on YouTube, at Facebook, Twitch, or ourphils.com/Twitter, along with MILB TV, or for free on the Valley Live app. Top 7, 7-3 our score. Erie's on top of Reading. New pitcher is in for Reading. It's Wesley Moore. Moore is appearing in his 14th game. Got a 7.15 ERA, 11 1/3 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, and 7 walks. 4, 5, 6 due up for Erie, starting with Chris Myers. And the first pitch to Myers is a breaking pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the 0-1 home is swung on and missed, 0-2. Nelson Alvarez, 2 scoreless. Did give up 3 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So keeps it a 7 spot on the board for Erie. And Reading is chipped back with 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Fightin' Phil's 9 outs to work with to try and find a way to continue to claw their way back into it. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Foul tip that was squeezed by Disson. And Meg Flaherty comes right out. It looks like that got a piece of Disson. So she's going to come out and take a look at him. Looks like Disson's okay. Looks like Smiles in that conversation. So whoever it was quick. Nonetheless, first strikeout for Moore, and that'll bring Corey Joyce to the plate. Second appearance of the week for Wesley Moore. Went 2 scoreless in Tuesday's ball game. First pitch home's a breaking pitch that misses outside the back door. It's 1-0 to the righty. Two innings, no hits, no runs, a walk and a strikeout in Tuesday's game. And Reading did win. Next pitch a bit outside for a ball. It's 2-0. Pitch to Joyce, and that's in tight. 3 balls and no strikes. Joyce, good night so far. He's 2 for 3, a single, a home run, 4 RBI, and a run scored. And Moore will follow the next one home, and it's in for a strike. It's 3-1. Moore, who has posted zeros in each of his last 5 outings. 3-1 is swung on, hit in the air, shallow right center field. In comes Wilson and falls in front of him for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for Corey Joyce, the 11th hit of the night for the SeaWolves, and that'll bring the catcher Hicks to the plate.
Catcher Liam Hicks.
Joyce gets the lead. First pitch to Hicks is up and in for a ball. It's 1-0. There is going back and forth the catcher position this week between Hicks and Eliezer Alfonso. Hicks has started Wednesday and Friday's game. Alfonso Tuesday and Thursday. And they have the runner picked off, and the throw from Moore sails by the first baseman, Zach Arnold. Sliding into second was Joyce, didn't even realize it, and he advances to third. They called obstruction on Aiden Miller, but obviously doesn't matter because there was no play at third. So Joyce goes up to third on a E1 from Wesley Moore. And now that'll bring the infield up for Reading. First error of the season on Wesley Moore. And the 1-0 home. Hits the batter. So Hicks is hit by a pitch. He's aboard for the second straight at bat. And that'll bring Ben Malgeri to the plate. Check the leadoff strikeout from Myers. Joyce singled. They had him picked off, but an errant throw by Moore allowed him to get up to third. And Hicks is then hit by a pitch. So Jordan Disson trying to settle things down, coming out for a conversation here with Wesley Moore. So Malgeri digs in. He's also had a good night tonight for Erie. Infield also can move back. They shift into double play depth. And the pitch home is over for a called strike. It's 0-1. Malgeri struck out in the second, homer in the fourth, single in the fifth. That's where he stands tonight, 2 for 3. 0-1 is up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Malgeri entered tonight at 248. He's got 12 home runs now, 56 runs driven in. He's got another out there for him on third. And the pitch is swung on and cued. Foul territory. Arnold's over. Can't make the catch, but out of his reach on the warning track. And that'll make it 1-2. Malgeri, a native of New Hampshire. Actually hit a grand slam at New Hampshire back on August the 6th. One-two pitch home. In sight to the righty Malgeri. Nearly hit him in the feet. And it's 2-2. And it was the first game he played professionally in his home state. Since being drafted, 2-2 is swung on and missed. First is occupied as a pitch at the ground, so it won't matter. And that is strike 3 on Malgeri. Second strikeout for Wesley Moore. And that'll bring Luis Santana to the plate for the SeaWolves.
Designated hitter Luis Santana.
Santana in from the right side. Runners on the corners for Erie in the top of the 7th. 7-3 is our score. First pitch home is a bit up and out. It's 1-0. Santana 2 for 10 this week. Doubled and scored a run in the 4th. Erie's on top. It's 7-3 in the top of the 7th inning. 1-0 home. Outside for a ball. It's 2-0. Santana signed with the Tigers, the minor league free agent in 2023. Has been all around the system this year. 2-0 is in for a strike. It's 2-0. He's appeared at 4 levels in Detroit's system. Most of the year with West Michigan, where he played 47 games. He split last year between Erie and West Michigan. And the 2-1 to the righty is over for a called strike. It's 2-2. So Wesley Moore is a strike away from a scoreless 7th inning and escaping a little bit of damage. Two to the count. Runner takes off. Pitch is swung on and hit foul to the right side. And it'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. And on first and third, 2 outs, top of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes is our count. Erie leads at 7-3. Low stance in the right-handed batter's box, even width for Santana. 2-2 again. Runner takes off again, and the pitch is swung on and a ground ball right side. Moore gets to it, glove flip to first. Is in time. Very impressive play by Robert Moore, who started breaking towards the second base bag on the steal and had to race back and had to make a quick throw to first, and he does. And that saves a run and ends the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We are through 6.5. It's time to stretch here in Baseball Town. Fightin' Phillies trail at 7-3.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phillies.
Welcome to Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands of Wyomissing, where every day is filled with purpose and connection. Our innovative approach, featuring the Hearthstone Institute's renowned I'm Still Here program, ensures that every resident living with Alzheimer's or dementia experiences a life worth living. With evidence-based techniques and personalized care, we focus on meaningful engagement to reduce common symptoms like agitation and anxiety. Join us in celebrating the person behind the memory loss with activities tailored to their unique interests and abilities. Discover the difference with Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and embrace a renewed sense of purpose for your loved one.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, new pitcher is in for the SeaWolves. It's Michael Beeline in relief of Wilkel Hernandez. We'll have his line here in a moment. We'll have Beeline's numbers as well here in a moment. But he'll face the bottom third of the Reading lineup, starting with Jordan Disson. First pitch to Disson is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. So 14th appearance for Beeline. He's 1-0 with 6.43 ERA. 21 innings pitched, 22 hits, 7 walks, 25 strikeouts. He's allowed 2 home runs and a .265 opponent's average. Next pitch to Disson misses down. It's 2-0. Disson 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts in his Double-A debut. 2-0, he swings and misses, it's 2-1. Out in front of a cutter at 86. Action in the Reading bullpen, Andrew Walling is loose, or at least getting loose. Next pitch to Disson, he swings and fouls it back, it's 2-2. Wilco Hernandez tonight, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. 2-2, and Disson swings and it's back foul. It'll stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. Disson looking for his first Double-A base hit. This is 3rd at bat at the Double-A level. 2-2 is down, 3 balls and 2 strikes. .214 hitter with Jersey Shore this year before the call-up. 3-2, he swings and he fights it back foul again, so it'll stay a full count to Disson. He's working a good at-bat. That was the 7th pitch to him. Ready-on-ready matchup. And Beeline fires. And that is on the outside corner, called strike 3. Disson did not think so, but he's down on strikes for the 3rd time. First strikeout for Beeline tonight. 6 overall for Erie pitching tonight, and that'll bring Zach Arnold to the plate with 1 out in the 7th. Arnold swings and misses, it's 0-1. Current results hold, it would be Hernandez who gets the win, and Moises Chaussee would suffer his first Double-A defeat. .01 is swung on and a ground ball short. 3 hops for Workman, who charges it and fires the first in time, and that is out number 2.
Center fielder, Cade Fergus.
That'll bring Cade Fergus to the plate for the Fightin' Phils. Fergus, who's 2 for 2 tonight, and each hit has been a little bit different than the first. Had a double that dropped in the outfield after Workman was unable to come down with it in the 3rd. Then he hit a long 2-run home run in the 5th. Fergus swings the first pitch for a ball foul, and it's 0-1. Beeline's looking for a 1-2-3 frame in the 7th. 0-1. Fergus takes it down towards its feet. 1-1 to the righty. Fergus, who sports the bright yellow cleats, stands even in the right-handed batter's box. Starting center fielder in tonight's game is Justin Crawford to DH and gets a night off from the field. 1-1 is swung on and fouled back. It's 1-2. So Fergus now 2 for 5 this week. Both hits extra base hits, the double and the home run tonight, along with 2 RBIs. Yeah, struck out a pair of times this week as well. Beeline comes set at the belt, fires the 1-2, and Fergus swings and serves it straight back foul into the seats, and it'll be 1-2 again. One, 2. And Fergus swings and misses, tried to hold up but couldn't. And he is down on strikes on a changeup at 85. And that will end the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We're through 7 innings in Baseball Town. On to the 8th. Erie leads it 7-3.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Spanish and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. The Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays are presented by Catay Law Offices, Suburban Brewing Company, Carl's Cards and Collectibles, Humane Pennsylvania, Star City Boxing, and the American Diner. Fiesta Friday features special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at ourphils.com, or at the Customers Bank ticket office.
Top end for the 8th inning. Inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. If you or a loved one been injured, get justice. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today. So, new pitcher in for the Fightin' Phils, 4th of the night. And the 2nd straight lefty for Reading. It's Andrew Walling making his 12th appearance, 1-0 record, 2.57 earned run average, 14 innings, 21 strikeouts, and 3 walks. He will get 9-1-2 in Erie's lineup, starting with the 9-man Danny Serretti. Serretti, who's 1 for 3 in tonight's ball game, digs in from the right side. First pitch home is swung on and missed. It is 0-1. So Wesley Moore went an inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Next pitch is inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Walling's been good as well recently. No runs allowed in his last 5 appearances. And the pitch home is upstairs for a ball, so it's 1-2. One-two is swung on and hit foul. It'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Serretti. Carlos Mendoza, the leadoff man, who's had himself a good week, awaits on deck. Time called by Serretti. He'll dig back in from the right side. Infield has him shaded to go to the left, or the second baseman is nearly behind the second base bag. And the 2-2 is swung on a miss, struck him out. Actually, now that's going to be a foul ball. Distant unable to hold it, and it hits the ground. So we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes here between Walling and the righty Serretti. Lefty fires home, and that's going to be, I'm going to say hit by pitch. It is. And Serretti's not happy. He slams his helmet to the ground. I think it's more out of frustration from the pain, if anything, as he's shaking out his right wrist. So they're going to take a chance to look at him. And we'll take a chance to talk about Clean Eats, located at 1665 State Hill Road in Wyomissing, is a healthy food restaurant that offers a variety of delicious and affordable options for their customers. The dine and cafe menu includes burgers, wraps, flatbreads, and much more. Clean Eats also provides a weekly meal plan service that's as easy as pick up, heat, and eat. Healthy food options at Clean Eats and Wyomissing include grab-and-go meals, protein smoothies, healthy snacks, and catering for all occasions. Clean Eats, a proud 2024 Fightin' Phils team feed partner. So they're still taking a look at Danny Serretti after he was hit by a pitch. Gabe Alvarez, the athletic trainer, first base coach, all out there. Standing just to the left of the first base coach's box. And Soretti starts to unstrap his shin guard, so it looks like he'll stay in this game. And he will. So, trainer back to the dugout, Gabe Alvarez back to third, and Soretti will head to first.
Right fielder Carlos Mendoza.
So that'll flip the lineup card over for the 5th time tonight, and it'll be Carlos Mendoza who will dig in from the left side. I think he's trying to give Soretti a couple of extra seconds there, and now he'll dig in. So leadoff man is aboard for Erie. And Walling will fire the first one home. It's down for a ball. It's 1-0. Mendoza tonight is 1 for 3. He has reached twice. He walked and scored in the 3rd. Then he singled and stole a base his last time up in the 6th. 1-0 is at the belt for a called strike. It's 1-1. Walling again comes ready at the belt. He'll step off. Actually, it looks like time is called by Mendoza. And now, looks like time is called again. This time by, like, the pitcher and catcher battery, Walling and Disson. So 1-1 as Mendoza steps back in. No outs in the top of the 8th. Fightin' Phil's trail it, 7-3. Pitch home is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Soretti's Mendoza, actually. Walling began the year with high A jersey short. Promoted the Reading back on July the 15th. And the pitch is at the belt for a called strike, 2-2. Good amount of roster moves for the Fightin' Phils today. Otto Kemp and Josh Bro both promoted to AAA Lehigh Valley. So congratulations go out to Otto and Josh. 2-2 to Mendoza. Swung on and sent down the left field line. It'll stay 2-2. No out still for Mendoza. 1 for 3 tonight. Walling checks the runner at first and fires home. Swinging a ground ball right side. Moore reaches for it, and it's out of his reach, and it bounces in the right for a base hit. Soretti heads to third. Throw to third is in time. Excellent throw from Ethan Wilson. Soretti tried to get around the third, but Wilson fires a strike on the single from Mendoza. Much to the appreciation from his pitcher Walling, who points out at him to say thank you. And it's the second outfield assist for Reading tonight, and the 3rd of the year for Ethan Wilson. So 1 out now for Austin Murr, who's 0 for 4 tonight. The first pitch is in for a called strike. It's 0-1. Murr is the only SeaWolf who has not recorded a base hit or reached base tonight. And the 0-1 is fanned on and whiffed. It's 0-2. Strikeout in the 1st and the 3rd. And he's popped up the short in the 4th and the 2nd and the 6th. And the 0-2 slide step from Walling. A swung on ground ball 3rd. That's foul. Bit of a quicker delivery there from Walling, trying to mix up his looks with the man on first. Mendoza, we've talked about tonight, is very much a threat to steal. 32 stolen bases in 35 attempts, a mark that leads this Erie squad. The 0-2, that hits him again. Up and in towards Murr. So Mendoza goes up to second. And it's the second hit by pitch this inning from Andrew Walling. 95-mile-per-hour fastball up and into the lefty. And that'll bring pitching coach Phil Candary to the mound for the Fightin' Phils. So mound visit here. First and second. And long mound visit here. Phil Candary, Jordan Disson all out.
Shortstop Gage Workman.
So now Gage Workman digs in after the mound visit concludes. Eagles just scored their first touchdown of the season. Jalen Hurts to Saquon Barkley. Eagles on top 7-6. First pitch home is outside for a ball to Workman. It's 1-0. Very busy night on the sports scene. The Phillies are absolutely rolling. They are up 14-1 over the Marlins. Kyle Schwarber just hit a 2-run home run. The Phillies are going to win their 6th straight, it looks like. Zach Wheeler, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts so far. So he's doing his thing again. And the 1-0 is taken for a strike. It's 1-1. Slider from Walling. As we said, it's hit 2 batters in the inning. It's the first 2 hit by pitches from Walling this year. And his control's been really good. I mean, he entered this tonight, 21 strikeouts to 3 walks. And the next pitch is swung on, ground ball through the middle, base hit. Around third is Mendoza. Fergus's throw will go towards third, and it gets by Brito. Good backup, though, from Walling. Up to second on the throw goes Workman. So scoring is Mendoza. Murr up to third. And it's an RBI single for Workman, who then advances to second on the throw. So it's 8-3 SeaWolves now. 84th RBI of the year for Workman. Second hit of the night. Almost hit hard, 101 off the bat. And now it's second and third, 1 out for Chris Myers. Good throw from Fergus. Smart one, too. Didn't have a chance to get the runner at home, so tried to get the guy at third. First pitch over to Myers is a called strike. It's 0-1. Infield up for Redding on the 1 out at bat for Myers. 0-1 home. That's in for a strike. It's 0-2. Myers tonight is 1 for 3. He's reached base twice. Double in the first, walk in the third. Also scored off that walk in the third. Next pitch to him is down low and out, 1-2. Really nice block by Disson behind home plate. And the count goes to 1-2. No action in the Fightin' Phil's bullpen, so it's Andrew Walling's inning to get out of. He's at 23 pitches. And the 1-2 is swung on and served in the shallow left center field, a base hit. 1-run score. Stop sign at third for Workman, as Rinconis got to it quickly. So it's an RBI single for Chris Myers to make it 9-3. And RBI number 56 of the year for Myers. That'll bring Chris Joyce to the plate for the 5th time tonight.
Second baseman Corey Joyce.
Strong night for Joyce. He's got a 3-base hit day. And on the corners, first pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Erie does have action in their bullpen. Trevin Michael is up and throwing, so we'll see if he gets the 8th. Next pitch home is up for a ball. It's 2-0. Joyce singled in his last at-bat. Moved first to third on a throwing error on a pickoff attempt. 2-0 is swung on and popped up. Shallow right center field. Robert Moore is out. And the second baseman who's been busy tonight makes the catch. Workman started and stopped at third to draw the throw. And there's 2 outs in the 8th for Liam Hicks.
Catcher Liam Hicks.
Hicks in from the left side. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Has reached base a couple of times. Was also hit by a pitch. First pitch home from Walling is swung on a ground ball. Flagged by Walling. Bobbled it for a moment, but recollects it and fires the first in plenty of time to end the 8th. In the inning for Erie, they added 2 more runs. They did it on 3 hits. There were no errors, and the SeaWolves strand 2 on base. We are through 7.5. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. The Fightin' Phils trail it against Erie. It is 9-3.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phils Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feasers Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feasers supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feasers, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. Brings in a new pitcher out of the Alvernia University bullpen for Erie. It is Trevin Michael who is in for the SeaWolves. 34th appearance for Michael this year. 3-2. 3.62 ERA. 49 2/3 innings pitched. 39 hits. 14 walks, 58 strikeouts, and a .213 batting average against. So Justin Crawford will lead things off against Trevin Michael here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. 9-3 Erie leads. First pitch home is down for a ball. It's 1-0. This 8th inning, let's take a look at our OPS Security Group team leaders. Join the winning team at OPS Security Group. Protecting community starts with you. And the 1-0. Crawford takes it for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, with Justin Crawford at the plate, our team leader in batting average this year entering tonight was Crawford at .328. He is 0 for 3 tonight, so that's down to .321. And Crawford swings and pokes it down the right field line, but foul. And it'll go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. couple of defensive changes as well as Crawford swings at it, and it's a line drive towards the middle for a base hit. Really good piece of hitting by Crawford to stay on that fastball. 93 off the bat, the center. That'll bring Eric Brito to the plate. So Joyce moves from second to third. Mendoza moves from right field to second base. And the next pitch to Brito is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And then in the right field and into the game is Brady Allen, who is going to replace Soretti, who was hit by the pitch last inning, and hold bat ninth, along with Trevin Michael as well on the mound. Brito swings and misses at that pitch. It's 0-2. Scoreless inning for Michael Beeline with no hits or walks. He did strike out 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to count now to Eric Brito. Brito 0 for 2 tonight. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in his last time up. And the pitch home. And Brito swings and it's foul tipped. Catcher Hicks can't squeeze it, so it stays. Oh no, they say he did squeeze it. So Brito goes down on strikes. First one for Michael. 8th strikeout tonight for Erie pitching. So that'll bring Phillies top prospect Ada Miller to the plate for the Fightin' Phils. So again, it's Allen into the game in right. Mendoza goes from right to second. Joyce from second to third, and then Soretti, who was the third baseman, is out of the game. First pitch to Miller is taken down for a ball. It's 1-0. Miller hit tonight, 1 for 3. Also stole a base back in the 6th. At 267, 4 for 15 with Reading so far. 1-0. Miller swings. It's a high fly ball towards left field, not deep. Ins Myers, couple of steps to his right, now back to his left. And the left fielder squeezes it for out number 2. And that'll bring Gabriel Rincones Jr. to the plate for the Fightin' Phils. One for 3 tonight is Rincones Jr. And first pitch shown from Michael is over for a strike. It's 0-1. Rincones a double in the 4th and a ball that was crushed. 407 feet to straightaway center field. It hit off the top of the wall on the veranda of the event center. 0-1 is swung on and fouled straight back. It goes to 0-2 on Rincones. Eleven home runs for Rincones this year, 23 runs driven in. Has not hit a home run since August the 27th, so 9 days without a long ball for him. 0-2 is taken down for a ball. It's 1-2. No action in the Reading bullpen. A little surprising, it seems like, as Malling did throw a lot of pitches, but it looks like they're going to ask him to go back out for the 9th. 1-2, and Rincones swings and hits one towards center, and it'll hang up for Malgeri, who makes the catch. 108 off the bat. 109 if you round up from Rincones, but just hung up a little bit too long. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. It's on to the 9th. Fightin' Phils trail it 9-3.
Star City Boxing, located at 1340 Center Avenue Rear in Reading, is a 501c3 nonprofit boxing gym unlike any other. Our goal is to not only help you be fit, but to be the best outlet for our youth and community. We welcome anyone who wants to improve their way of life, be fit, and box competitively or non-competitively. We work with you to reach your goals in and out of the gym. Stop in and meet our stars today. Check us out and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for upcoming events and happenings. Visit our website today at starcityboxing.org for more information on how to join, volunteer with our youth, or support our efforts in the community. Star City Boxing is a proud continued 2024 Our Phils Fiesta Friday partner.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, two great hometown partners.
On to the top of the ninth inning, it's a 9-3 lead for Erie. And tonight's attendance at FirstEnergy Stadium is 6,845. Thanks to our friends at PSECU for presenting tonight's attendance. PSECU is proud to be one of the largest credit unions in Pennsylvania. Fifth pitcher of the night in for Reading is Christian Hernandez. 29th appearance for him. He has made one start, 1-3 record, 2 for 5 in saves. 2.97 ERA, 39 1/3 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts to just 6 walks. I'll get Ben Malgeri to lead off against him. The first pitch to Malgeri is over for a called strike. It's 0-1. Malgeri tonight is 2 for 4, including a home run. Next pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-1. So after Murr was hit last inning, every member of the SeaWolves lineup has reached base. Murr's the only one who does not have a hit in tonight's ball game. And the 1-1 is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-2. Erie does have a righty up and throwing in the bullpens. Looks like they'll have a new arm for the bottom half of the ninth inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, our count to Malgeri. Hernandez steals home. Swinging a ground ball back to the box, and Hernandez tried the backhand that goes right by him. Miller backs up. That throw goes wide, and we'll see what the official ruling on that is. Nonetheless, Malgeri's aboard. Hernandez, I think, expected a bigger hop. Didn't get all the way down on it. The ball went right by him, so Miller kind of had to dart to back him up, and the play is made. Well, not made, as Miller throws the ball past Taylor at first. And it's going to be a single. I mean, you can't really fault Miller on that one at all. Santana digs in. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Santana tonight is 1 for 4. A couple of ground outs along with a strikeout and a hit. And he swings to the next one and he pops it up behind home plate. Disson off of the mask. In comes Arnold, and Disson dropped it. Went kind of underhand on it, and luckily it was in foul territory, so no harm, no foul. So it snowballs 1 strike to Santana. Next pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out, so it does not end up mattering, fortunately. First strikeout for Christian Hernandez. It's the 10th for Fightin' Phil's pitching tonight.
Right fielder number 4, Brady Allen.
And that'll bring Brady Allen to the plate, who, as we said, is in the spot of Danny Soretti, who was hit by a pitch his last at bat and is out of the game. Allen, as we said, is in right field. And the first pitch to him is down for a ball. It's 1-0. And Mendoza, as we said, went to second. Joyce went to third. Next pitch is up and in for a ball. It's 2-0 to Brady Allen, batting for the first time tonight. Allen, a 204 hitter. He's got 9 home runs. 2-0 to him is at the knees for a called strike. It's 2-1. And Hernandez comes ready at the letters as Malgeri gets his lead. Dancing off the bag. He won't go. The pitch is out for a ball. It's 2-3-1. 11 pitch so far for Christian Hernandez. One out here in the top of the ninth. 9-3 Erie, and the pitch is swung on and missed. It's 3-2. Calvin Coker is up and getting loose for the SeaWolves. And the pitch is swung on, hit into right. Diving as Wilson makes the catch. Got a bit of a late jump on it, but Wilson gets up to it, and that is out number 2.
Second baseman Carlos Mendoza.
So that'll bring Carlos Mendoza to the plate after another impressive play by Ethan Wilson tonight. He's got an outfielder assist and now a diving catch. Pitch is down for a ball. It's 1-0 to Mendoza. And the pitch home. In sight for a ball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. .930 our score. Fightin' Phillies trail Erie, who are 3 defensive outs away from tying up this series at 2 games apiece. The start of what's going to be a very fun weekend here in baseball town. 2-0 with at the knees for a called strike, 2-1. Tomorrow night, tribute to SpongeBob. Fightin' Phillies wear special SpongeBob uniforms. Night ends with post-game Carpenter Mega Blast fireworks. And then Sunday, pre-game player award ceremony on the field before the game. And then after game, it's Reading Truck Mega Blast fireworks shows. So back-to-back Mega Blast fireworks to end the home slate. You do not want to miss it. 2-1 is swung on and a ground ball towards the middle. It's through for a base hit. Making a turnaround second is Malgeri, but I think he kind of thinks better after the couple of assists Reading's outfield has had tonight. So it's a 2-out single for Carlos Mendoza, and it puts men on first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring Austin Murr to the plate for the SeaWolves. Murr tonight is the only SeaWolf who has not had a hit. And he swings the first pitch. He hits a pop fly towards shallow right. Robert Moore, his busy night continues, and he makes the catch to retire the side in the top of the 9th inning. No runs, 2 hits. No errors for the Fightin' Phillies in the frame. Actually, it looks like it was an error. The drop foul by Disson was called an error. So another error. 4 total tonight for Reading, and 2 men are left on base. We will head to the bottom of the 9th. 9-3 Erie, Fightin' Phillies. Last chance here on the Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
Berk's Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives, working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizepa.org. Click Local Coalitions.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job, everything for us from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
Bottom half of the ninth inning, last chance for the Fightin' Phils. They trail it 9-3 against the SeaWolves. And there is a new pitcher on the mound for Erie. It's Kelvin Coker. Coker is making his 38th appearance, 3-4 record, 3.58 ERA. 2 for 5 in save opportunities. This, of course, not a save opportunity. 50 and 1/3 inning, 46 hits, 23 walks, and 45 strikeouts. He's allowed 3 home runs and a 245 opponent's batting average against. So 5, 6, 7 to up against Coker here in the frame. It'll start with Ethan Wilson, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Had a sac fly RBI back in the 6th, which was his 6th sac fly of the year. Most amongst all active Fightin' Phils. First pitch to Wilson is a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch to Wilson is outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Great crowd on hand on this Friday night. Nearly 7,000. 6,845 as Wilson swings at the 1-1 off himself in the box. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the pitch home. Wilson swings and pops it up foul down the left field line and out of play. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Ethan Wilson. And Coker deals home. And Wilson swings and he pops it up in the infield. Coker, the pitcher, makes the call, and he's called off, though, by the third baseman, Joyce. Smartly gets out of the way. And that is out number 1, bringing Robert Moore to the plate. So if Reading unable to complete the comeback, it'll be 2 straight losses for the Fightin' Phils. Coming on the heels of 2 straight wins to open up this week, so they'll look to grab a win tomorrow night. First pitch to Moore is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. And the second to last home contest of the season. Penultimate, you may say. And give themselves a shot at least a split, if not a series victory, if a win tomorrow. 2-0 after Moore takes it. Coker's ready and fires. Moore takes the knees, 2 balls, 1 strike. Robert Moore tonight is 0 for 3. A couple of flyouts to left along with a ground out. Well, what goes down is a ground out back to the pitcher. It was a double at first, but Moore did not touch first base. 2-1. They'll appeal and say no swing. It's 3-1. So it looked like a double at first, but Moore missed first base, so they appealed and he was called out. He swings a 3-1, hits one towards center, falling fast, but Malgeri, a good job closing in on it. And the center fielder makes the catch for out number 2. And with that, the Fightin' Phils are down to their final out of the night. And their last chance tonight is Jordan Disson. Disson 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts in tonight's ball game. He'll dig in from the right side. And the pitch home is outside for a ball. It's 1-0 to Disson. Strong crowd tonight. Getting ready for the fireworks show that'll follow. The post-game Taylor Swift tribute concert as well. The 1-0 misses inside. It's 2-0. Next pitch home is taken for a strike by Disson. It's 2-1. Coker fires. Disson takes again. 3 balls and 1 strike. Jordan Disson, 3 strikeouts tonight. Looking to get his first Double-A base hit, and this is Double-A debut. Pitch home. At the knees for a strike, it's 3-2. Disson was called up along with Keaton Anthony to the Fightin' Phils prior to today's contest. And Disson and the Fightin' Phils are down to their final strike. Coker will fire home. And it's swung on and a ground ball short. Staying low on its Workman, fields it to his left, fires the first in time, and that will retire the side and end the ball game tonight. Well, the Fightin' Phils fall tonight 9-3 at the hands of the Erie SeaWolves, who pretty much jumped out of the gate strong and early, led by 4 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 8th, along with 1 in the 1st inning as well. And that is how tonight's ball game comes to an end. So in that 9th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. SeaWolves grab their 2nd straight win, 2nd straight defeat for the Fightin' Phils on this Friday night. So to wrap it up here, Erie gets the win. They are 34-26 in the 2nd half, 72-55 overall. Reading drops to 25-36, and the 2nd half at 56-73 overall. Reading needs 3 wins in their last 8 to match last season's win total. 4 of the last 8 to surpass last season's win total of 59. Erie 9 runs on 16 hits, no errors, 11 men left on base. Reading 3 runs on 6 hits, 4 errors, and 4 men left on base. Welkel Hernandez gets the win. He's 5-7. Moises Chasse suffers a loss. He's 2-1. There was no save. Time of the game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Played in front of a crowd of 6,845. Tomorrow night, 6:45 first pitch, the penultimate contest of the season here in Baseball Town. We'll have a pregame at 6:30. Myself and Bob McCool will be back together in the booth. Right-handed pitcher Aberson Castellano makes the start for the Fightin' Phils. The lefty, only lefty Erie sends out this week. Carlos Pena is on the mound for them, and that's a 6:45 first pitch. 6:30, me and Bob will be on the air. Well, that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. Shout out to our entire crew on the MLB TV side, led of course by Alex Bodazar, and for producing our quality stream tonight. And I'm Jake Starr saying so long and farewell. Have a great rest of your night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night at 6:30 as the Fightin' Phils fall tonight here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.